Okay. Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Okay. Respectable, definitely respectable. So, my name is Tiffani R. I'm really excited to be here with you, honored, honestly, to be here with you in leading a meditation practice with you guys. A couple of housekeeping things. You're already doing it. You're social distancing, your masks are on. I'm going to ask for a little bit. Is it okay if I take my mask off to just lead the meditation a little bit more fluidly? Just want to make sure we have consent throughout the community here. Thank you for that. Okay. So, a lot going on today, right? A lot going on this year, a lot going on with us internally, individually, as well as collectively as a nation, collectively as a human nation as well. And every once in a while, when things get heightened, it can feel like everything is out of your control, like everything is heightened. But what I want to bring into this particular practice today is the remembrance that what is in your control is within you. How you respond, how you take time to nourish yourself, tune back into self and recognize that that is the root of everything that matters. Our feelings, our thoughts can take up a lot of space. They can tell us a lot of stories that aren't necessarily all true. But what's true is the moment that you're in. What's true is the next breath that you take. And in today's practice, I invite you to deepen your presence. That doesn't mean that you won't have thoughts. It doesn't mean that you won't have feelings. But what it means is you're grounding yourself and giving yourself a moment to breathe in the midst of all of the movement inside of you, outside of you, and in this collective experience. So with that, my brother always makes fun of me because I have to take off my shoes, but if that's something that you can do to get a little bit more comfortable or even just lie down, take up a little bit more space, I invite you to do what feels right. There is no judgment here. And as a community, as a collective, let's take a deep breath in together, opening up the space, breathing in deeply through the nose. Fully exhaling through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. And you can invite the eye gaze to close whenever you're ready. Deep breath in. And then slowly, gently, entering into a depth of breath and a pace of breath that feels natural for you, that feels easy for you. So soften through the belly, relax through the shoulders and the chest, and give yourself a moment to tune in, letting each inhale take up a little bit more space, recognizing that each exhale takes with it what no longer serves you. Tuning into how effortless the breath can be if you allow yourself to take a moment and tune in. Recognize where you feel your body breathing. Whether it be the belly rising and falling with every breath, the chest expanding as the lungs fill up with fresh breath and softening as it exits. Or the coolness of breath as it enters through the nose, flows through the body, and the warmth of that same breath as it exits. Wherever you feel your body breathing, tune into that space for a moment. Tune into that rhythm. And invite that to be your home base. You can always return to the body breathing, no matter where we travel, in our practice or beyond. Once you've connected to your body breathing, let's expand our awareness. Moving into the senses. Starting with the movement of sound, the vibration of sound waves. Finding gratitude for that ability to hear or feel, connect with sound. And then softening around it. Recognizing that what you may hear in the background is part of the moment with you. Not a distraction. So take a moment to create some harmony with the vibration of sound. Moving on to feeling. Feeling your clothes touching your skin. The temperature of the room. The ground beneath you. And any sensation that may arise on the body. Acknowledge it. And then when you're ready, staying connected to that breath. Invite the sensation of feeling to soften. Syncing up with the harmony of your breath and the vibration of sound. taking your time here. When you're ready, moving on to scent and taste. Anything that may be lingering on the palate, or any scent that passes your nose. Softening around any sharpness. Inviting it to join the rest of your senses and soften it into harmony. And lastly, sight. Even with the eyes closed, you may be able to recognize light or shadow. Soften the muscles around the eyes and behind the eyes. Turning off your physical sight for just a moment. Taking a moment to soften around any sharpness that still may be lingering in your senses. And if it arises again, meet it with gentility. Recognize that the ability to see, hear, feel, touch, taste is a gift. That not everybody has the ability to tune into. So as you soften, meet these senses with gratitude. Taking a step and expanding into the physical body. Feeling the ground beneath you. The couch, the chair, the cushion, the floor. Whatever it is that you're connected to, feel it beneath you. Recognize the support that's effortlessly here for you. Assisted by gravity, your body is held here. So we can start to release any heaviness, any tension or anxiety that may have built up in the body. We can start to invite that same ease, that same awareness to assist us in releasing and settling. Checking in with yourself in a gentle scan, starting at the crown of the head. Softening through the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, and the jaw. Even releasing with an exhale as the face can hold so much expression and tension. Let it go. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Arms and fingertips rest gently. The glutes sink deeper into your chair, the ground, or your cushion. And the thighs relax. Inviting this ease to continue to flow all the way down past the knees, ankles, to the toes. Releasing the weight of the body. And take a moment here. Tune in to the harmony that you're creating, the ease and patience that you're expanding upon as we move step by step. Taking your time. Keeping yourself grounded, connected to the breath, soft throughout the body, soft throughout the senses. Let's take a step into the mind. Recognizing that you've offered yourself a foundation, a soft and settled space to take a step back and just observe any movement that may be present in your mind in the form of thought, processed emotion, anticipation of what's to come, or even mulling over what's already passed. There's no judgment here. There's no right, there's no wrong. Give yourself a few moments to observe and acknowledge and meet yourself exactly where you are. Softening around any heightened thoughts, any grip that we may have on wanting to control what's to come. And bringing yourself back to this moment, allowing yourself to be here, to breathe here. To settle and soften, moment by moment, here. Gently observing how you may be feeling. Maybe even asking yourself, how do I feel? And once again, recognizing that there are no wrong answers here. Checking in with yourself. Caring for yourself is not a luxury. It's a very important part of your well-being. So take a moment to check in this settled space. And ask yourself, how do I feel? We are multifaceted beings. We are expansive beings. So if many things bubbled up to the surface for you, that's okay. Meet every feeling with gratitude that you are indeed able to feel and connect with your heart. And recognize that your emotions and your feelings are valid. And they also serve as information, so you don't have to crack it open, you don't have to break it down or get behind the why right now. Our intention is to meet ourselves exactly where we are. To recognize that our feelings, our thoughts, don't need to overwhelm or overcome us. So shifting your awareness for a moment and asking yourself, how do I want to feel? What quality or characteristic do I want to breathe more life into? Do I want to walk forward with more gratitude? More grace? Be a more caring and compassionate being. Whatever that thing may be for you, whatever that feeling may be for you, take that same patience, those same steps to pour in to the feeling or characteristic that you'd like to bring to fruition in this moment. Calling in and utilizing your power to co-create your life. How do you want to feel? taking note of any resistance that meets you, anything that you need to let go of in order to let this feeling that you're bringing into fruition take up a little bit more space. Letting go of fear, letting go of control or wanting to control the outcome. Recognizing that your power lives in this moment. So start to envision this quality or characteristic brought to life. Waking up in the morning filled with gratitude, filled with grace or compassion, whatever it may be. How does that shift? The way that you step forward, the way that you communicate with yourself and others. How does it shift your outlook? There's nothing too small or nothing too big in this space. Every step is a step. Take a few moments in silence here. Bringing this characteristic, this quality to fruition. Seeing it play out. Feeling it play out. And releasing anything that gets in the way. A few moments in silence here. And this is your vision. No one can give it to you. No one can take it away. This is you pouring into your own personal power that no one can give to you. And no one can take away. So spend a few more moments here. Calling it into fruition, seeing it, feeling it, knowing that it is already here with you. Every breath you take nourishes it. Every exhale you release, you're letting go of any resistance to walking forward in it. Recognize any visuals that bubble to the surface of the mind that have allowed you to see it, to feel it. And very slowly, very gently, begin to deepen the breath. Taking fuller, deeper, longer breaths in through the nose, filling up the belly, the chest. Exhaling deeply through the mouth. Sigh it out, moan it out, take up a little bit of space with sound if that serves you. And then placing both palms over the heart. Feeling into the lungs expanding, the chest rising with every in-breath. Softening with every out. Feeling your heart beating. Honoring your existence. There is no other you on the face of this earth. You are divine. You are powerful. And thank you for showing up for yourself. When you show up for yourself, you automatically show up for the greatest good. So thank you for assisting and lifting the vibration of this current climate. We'll take one more deep breath in together, closing our practice. And if you're comfortable, you can bow in to close on the exhale. Deep breath in. Moment. Recognize what showed up for you. How you were able to recognize that there will always be movement around you. In the form of sound, thought, emotion, sensations on the body. The earth is moving. People, climates. There will always be movement. And in the midst of that movement, you have the opportunity to tune back into your own peace. Tune back into your own power. And ground yourself in that power. So when you're ready, no rush, absolutely no rush. You can start to invite some movement back into the body. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, maybe shake out the arms or legs, rotate the head and neck from side to side, whatever feels good. And focus your eye gaze at one point on the wall or the ceiling, one point. Slowly open up the eyes. Gently enter back into the rest of the day. Thank you for allowing me to hold space with you, to ground with you, to connect with you. And I hope this practice served you.